What if an artist could paint like the old masters, but with the help of artificial intelligence? Today, we're going to take a look at how AI is changing the world of digital art and what it means for the future of creativity. It was just a few years ago that DALL 1 made headlines by creating photorealistic images from text prompts, but now it's being used for something even more impressive, creating paintings in the style of famous artists, and the results are so good that it's sparking an important conversation about the role of AI in art. At first glance, you might think this technology is a threat to artists, but it's actually something much more exciting than that. You see, AI isn't taking away jobs, it's actually creating new possibilities for artistic expression. The artists who embrace this technology will be the ones who push the boundaries of creativity and explore the endless potential of AI. And that's why we're so excited to share this incredible development with you today. So let's get into it. First, we have this piece, which was created by prompting DALL 1 to paint a portrait of a woman in the style of Johannes Vermeer, and the result is truly stunning. The painting has all the hallmarks of Vermeer's work, including the soft lighting, the detailed rendering of fabric and skin, and the overall sense of intimacy. What's really remarkable about this piece is that it was created in just a few seconds. If you've ever tried to paint yourself, then you know how long and difficult it can be to create something even vaguely photorealistic. Now imagine trying to do it in the style of one of history's greatest painters. It's almost impossible. But with the help of AI, anything is possible. Next up, we have this piece, which was created by prompting DALL 1 to paint an oil painting of a cyberpunk cityscape in the style of Edvard Munch. This piece is just as impressive as the last one, but it's even more surprising given the fact that Munch only painted landscapes and portraits. He never painted anything futuristic or otherworldly. Yet DALL 1 was still able to capture the essence of his style and apply it to a completely new subject matter. Now I know what you're thinking. These paintings are great and all, but they're just images of things that already exist. Where's the creativity in that? Well, here's where things get really interesting. Take this piece, for example, was created by prompting DALL 1 to paint a still life of fruit in the style of Vincent van Gogh. There's just one problem. Though Van Gogh never painted any still lifes. In fact, he only painted one other fruit in his entire career. That would be the apple in the basket of apples. So how did DALL 1 manage to create a still life of fruit in the style of Van Gogh, too? The answer is that it didn't simply copy the basket of apples. Instead, it studied Van Gogh's entire body of work, identified the key elements of his style, and then applied them to a completely new scene. It did this by analyzing the colors, brushstrokes, and composition of his paintings, as well as the subject matter. It then used this knowledge to create a completely new piece that is in the style of Van Gogh. And here's another example of this. This piece was created by prompting DALL 1 to paint a landscape in the style of Claude Monet. Again, there's a problem. Monet never painted landscapes. He specialized in painting water lilies. So how did DALL 1 manage to create a landscape in the style of Monet? The answer is that it didn't simply copy one of his water lily paintings. Instead, it studied his entire body of work and identified the key elements of his style. It then applied those elements to a new scene to create a completely new piece. So what does this mean for the future of digital art? Well, it means that anyone will be able to create beautiful works of art in the style of their favorite artists. It also means that artists will be able to experiment with new styles and techniques that they've never tried before. And it also means that completely new art forms will emerge as artists push the boundaries of what's possible with AI. What do you think? Are you excited about the future of digital art? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.